Hello everyone, this is Many Ninjas. The year is 2016, and yes, I am still in fact quite alive. Speaking which of things that are alive that shouldn't be alive, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at Shantae Risky's Revenge Director's Cut again, because I have a bit of unfinished business with this particular game. For those of you who have been looking at the channel for a little while, and probably noticed the Let's Play series that I did some time back of this particular title, you probably remember that the ending that I got, particularly the Nega Shantae boss fight, was a bit of a messy affair. Namely, I think I had one recorded death in the video itself, which I kind of cropped up, but it's there. And even the winning actual fight itself was not exactly a pretty affair. I did have to use a potion or two to get through last I checked. Admittedly, it has been a while, I don't quite remember. However, this game, among its various Steam-related achievements, does have an achievement related to beating the match without actually using a potion, which I assume means either a health potion or one for extra magic, mana, whatever you prefer to call it. Anyway, just a mano-a-mano fist fight, or hair fight if you will. Now, at this point, I figured, hey, you know what? I need to get a first video out of this particular year, so let's record me taking this achievement here. I figured it was going to be kind of a quick affair. It shouldn't take that long, maybe one or two extra tries in order to kind of get used to the handle of things again. 4 hours later, we're leading up to this recording, and it's like, yeah, now I'm not having so much fun about it anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's a legitimate grudge match. What makes this particular boss fight so fun, and I use that term loosely at this point, is just not the fact that Nega Shantae obviously has all your magical attacks that you had from the game and now turning against you. It's that it just, for this particular boss fight, it takes such a stupid amount of hits in order to get the job done here. The pandas themselves start off fairly easy, although I still don't like that whole elephant dash setup. And of course, once you get her down to kind of the critical point, she starts speeding up the hill and back. And all the pandas get that much longer, and if not faster. Well, we're here already, and I imagine a few of you probably are asking this in the back of your head here, since obviously this has been the first video that I have put online for the past while. You've probably been wondering, where the hell have I been for quite some time now? Basically, the long and short of it is a bit, just generally, trying and regularly work in order to kind of get back in the swing of things. Did do a little something over in the month of December there, but unfortunately that was just a seasonal thing, so it's a bit on and off at this point. And two, if I'm being entirely frank about it, in terms of a couple of different things in terms of my video output as a whole there's some things that I've been honestly wanting to address and improve on the product a bit here. Namely, the first one, the fact that with the recording program I use, Aurelius Action, the past few updates, I'm not exactly sure when the problems started really happening or kicking in off the top of my head. But generally, any video that I use Aurelius Action in order to record, which namely affects kind of Steam-based titles or just general PC things in general, I'm having more and more issues using the copy of Premiere Pro that I happen to have on here, which is CF4, just for reference, in order to actually open up the video files that are exported into a workable format and actually edit them. I'm basically waiting like 4 or 5 minutes plus, depending on the video itself, just to load it into the copy Premiere Pro in order to actually be able to edit it, not to mention any kind of sluggish and slow down in terms of actually trying to work with a file. And even as I'm actually looking at the screen while I'm doing this voiceover bit right now, occasionally this video feed likes to just actually pause. I can still hear sound, but I can't see what's going on here, so sometimes I'm second guessing what's going on the screen and kind of working from video cues, or sound cues. The next thing, which it's not so much on the production end or actual editing end as much as it is in general production, generally speaking, I want to actually overhaul the general look of everything, to be honest. Namely, I'm going to kind of running everything without kind of even at like a small intro. All the graphics are kind of really simplistic in terms of just general presentation, and I want to kind of up that. So that will be coming up in the very near future. If not by the next official Retro Ninja Gaming episode, then the one immediately after. I want to have that already kicked in order. And speaking of general appearances, the actual appearance of the host himself. What I mean by that is, generally, as obviously you've seen me appear on camera before, for the past while it's been more of a, let's be honest, a kind of a more generic white ninja suit with a colored face mask, just because I was trying to move away from using, obviously, the MK-inspired suits that I've had around for the most part there. Why would I want to do that? Well, I don't imagine NetherRealm Studios is exactly going to be knocking down my door with any kind of an issue of copyright claims. It's just a matter, I want a more distinctive look in order to have for the presentation here of my own personage. So I want to have it so I have at least a couple of different general looks for the actual presentation for the live action recording, as well as, of course, update the rest of the site, which is horribly out of date at this point, in order to update the new aesthetics and basically remove anything that might be based off someone else's property. So at that point, from the rest of 2006 onward, I want everything to be strictly me. Strictly, many need to set up not anything that's based off a pre-existing thing, even though obviously we're playing games that are based off other people's properties. That's the games can be other people's, but the actual presentation and the person behind it, that's going to be unique. So that's something I am actually working on heading towards the rest of this year here. Oh yeah, and just looking at the video here, yeah, the boss has definitely gone to our annoying phase at this point. And this is usually where my runs ended up failing miserably during my more recent recording attempts. Not so much in the mermaid pattern, but everything else, especially the stupid elephant dash. God damn, I hate the elephant dash. Okay, anyway, getting back off that tangent. Generally, so yes, definitely there's going to be some more renewed interest and renewed setup in Retro Ninja Gaming upon other things that'll be coming on in the 2016 thing setup here. So more videos, more unique content. Go to hell, nigga Shantae. Probably maybe a look back at some previous things which were giving me grief in previous videos and previous games, like this one. Which means yes, I haven't forgotten about you, Final Fight 1. So yes, all in all, to round it up, you're going to be seeing more of me in general, at least hearing more of me during more recording things. You're going to see more up-to-date stuff that's going to be coming up soon. Hopefully, if I can work out something with Carlos, you will be seeing more stuff along the lines of the action movie show that mostly appeared on his channel, but I do link from it off my Twitter account and everything else there, just because generally there are some stuff there, especially some gaming-related stuff, that I do want to talk about and look at. And just generally, you will actually be seeing more of me as 2016 goes on. So, now that I got one monkey off my back, so to speak, with this particular game, welcome to 2016, everyone. Which I say on, what day is it today? January 17th. I'm only 17 days late, give or take. But for everyone that's actually stuck around with the channel, I thank you very much. I do genuinely appreciate that you still continue to follow the channel, even though there has been a lull as of late. I promise that will be coming to an end very soon, and we are definitely going to have some stuff new up and coming within this particular year. So once again, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned, there will be more coming soon. Take it easy.